Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have Auditions 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
How do you do, the kids? I'm on the road again. Where we at next? What's up? Whoopsie Daisy Tour continue. Please like, review, like, subscribe. I already said like twice. I'm on it. Follow my community service Instagram account. We're blowing up. Hey, where am I at? Denver, Miami, Fort Worth, Greenville, San Francisco, Ontario, California, Charlotte, Oxnard, Tempe, Pasadena, Bakersfield, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Richmond, Virginia, Austin, Texas, Raleigh, North Carolina, Houston, Albuquerque, St. Louis, Salt Lake City, Portland, Philadelphia, Las Vegas, Seattle. Adding more always. And I'm Los Angeles based, if you don't know. LA, baby, West Side. And I'm always at the Comedy Store and the Hollywood Improv and sometimes the Laugh Factory. But I'm at the Comedy Store the most on Sunset Boulevard. Check out their shit. And now send in your party stories. Send in your poop stories. Send them the community service Gmail. Send them to community service Instagram account. Do not send them to me. I get 300 DMs a day. I cannot go through them. But my man Christopher Lunn on the ones and twos will get them. And he'll send out stories, respond to that shit. And much love to you. I love you all. Today's guest is Michael Turner. Super funny motherfucker. A1 from day one. Check him out on the road. Check out his special. We talk very lovely about 9/11 and you know, it's good stuff. Don't trust the people at the top and trust your neighbors more than them. Whoa. I don't know. Okay. I love you. Just watch this show, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, let's start like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
We
saying?
start right here.
Do you do these? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I
You
got
would do these?
headphones. I paid $100 for these. We got to use them. You smoke dope?
I do.
Okay. Just asking.
I do.
Make sure I had no fucking lame on the show. I'm kidding.
Some people, yeah.
I'm too drunk.
No, I've been smoking since I was 14, maybe 15, something like that.
That's our problem. When you start smoking so young, it infiltrates and it just gets you.
Well, now I don't do it as much, and now I get really high when I do it.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's why I like quitting edibles for a while. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then I'll come back and then I'm smiling like the Joker again.
Well, you do. I've heard your measurements of the hits you take, dude. You're on some different stuff.
That's why I gotta push the brake
Yeah.
and reset. Yeah, I don't even get high anymore. Like off joints.
Right. It like brings you back to even almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a true alcoholic who drinks beer. He's like, I don't get drunk off beer.
Yes. I know some personally.
I'm a fucking Scotch.
I was just at a wedding with a bunch of those people.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, we're all just like fine.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we've been drinking since noon.
Yeah.
And this is us.
This is bad. That's bad. That's bad. You're not supposed to have 20 beers and be cool.
Yeah, just
You're
ripping
supposed
shots.
to be fucked up. It's just fucking. I know those people.
Yeah.
Those people can drink. I am
Yeah.
not one of those people.
I can drink pretty good.
I'll put a carrot in my zipper and pretend it's a dick, and people will be like, "This is a wedding.
Yeah.
I have 20 beers. This seems like the right thing to do." I got her. Who wants? It's Easter. Where's the bunnies? Who
It's
wants
in your
a
pants.
nibble?
Why
Who
do
wants
you have a
nibble?
carrot in your dick? Good Lord.
It's funny.
It is funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
The old thumb trick. Remember that one? Classic high school maneuver.
Yeah.
Probably get expelled these days for this.
I hope
You're like,
not,
"It's a
but
thumb."
probably.
It's a thumber.
There's a lot of very immature things we did back in the day that would get you like so expelled. I know. It is funny.
I just did it again. I met this gentleman. Me and Bruce Gray just did Sacramento. Sacramento's lit. Quite possibly my favorite city to do.
Really?
Well, those are some tweaker incidents.
There's
Holy shit.
That's a scrappy little town, dude.
Those 8. Oh, hang on. Don't let me forget to talk about tweakers. We got to stay on topic.
Yeah.
Met a gentleman at a minor league ball game. We went. $17. Made Bruce Gray pay.
I love that.
Fuck that fool. No, I'm kidding. Because he threw away my sandwich. I went inside to get a box for my sandwich. Came outside, he threw it away. I was like, you fucker. It wasn't that good, but you're on the road. You want a little
You need a
sandwich
Sammy.
late night.
100%.
Holds well. He threw it away. I was like, you're paying for the fucking ball game.
Yeah.
It was minor league. It was $17.
What's the Sacramento? Is the Sacramento team? What are they? The River Cats or something like that, or something fun?
Yeah, something.
It's a fun
some
name.
Beaver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
some river.
Some
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
What is it?
They're the
Oh, look at me.
you
River
know your
Cats.
shit.
I do
So
know
it's
my
the
stuff.
Giants minor league team in Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento is when the Central Valley gets a little bit more civilized.
Yeah.
Those towns are tough.
What
That-
is that? It's everything.
There's like
People
a
don't
stretch.
understand.
I agree completely. People think California, they think SF, they think LA.
No, there's some
San Diego.
fucking Texas, some Oaksies,
Dude.
Okies, some Toothlessies,
I'm from
some
Cincinnati.
Mexicansies.
It reminds me a lot of some scrappy Midwest shit.
It 100%. I didn't know that until I went up north and I went to the bar and they were playing country. I'm like, you guys, where is the Tupac at?
No.
Have you heard of Dr. Dre? We're
No.
West Coast.
Maybe
E40.
Mac Dre, maybe Mac Dre. a
No,
little
not
bit?
even. It was
No.
straight country. I was
Yeah.
like, this is interesting. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
did not know.
And it's also like black, white, brown. It's
Everything.
everybody, but it's
Milk-
country.
yeah.
They got the boots on.
Some Vietnamese people.
Yeah, there's a lot of Asian.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So this gentleman we met, I was rolling on the grass in the outfield. Bruce wanted a seat. I'm like, well, I got flip-flops on. I need a ground. I need a roll in the hay.
Yeah.
And we met this gentleman. He recognized me from my voice, which is happening a lot lately. And his name was Jason Bonnier. And I was like, yeah, I'll put you on the guest list. We'll get you in the show. But
Yeah.
when he typed his name on my phone, we turned in the guest list. I changed it to Jason Boner.
Sure.
And I giggled. And I just giggled. And that's what you got to do, folks.
J-Bone.
J-Bone.
I knew a dude that his last name was Boner, but he said it was Bonner. But it was spelled with one N. And you're like, buddy,
Yeah.
that's Boner.
Sorry, I
Forever.
have to do this. This is so impressive. But speaking of the fucking river rat, it's Bruce Gray. Yes, tomorrow daytime, please. I'll call you after my podcast. It's got to audition. Got to line it all up. Got to line it all up, brother.
For Brucey Boy?
No, for me, he helps
Oh.
me. He's October. We have the same agent.
Oh, nice.
Let me turn this shit. Got
Bruce
Dude.
is the man.
Bruce is the fucking man. So much cooking, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, and then they go audition. I go, yeah.
And they'll always ask you at the most inconvenient time of
Yeah.
day, too.
Yeah, I
Or
was
like your
whacking
busiest
it,
day.
you know?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
mid JO. They're like, dude, you're going to be actually a preacher in this one.
I'm about to come.
Yeah. We need you to be the kooky kids pastor.
Yeah, I was literally blow drying my hair for the podcast, so I didn't have wet hair, and it popped up, and I was so happy. But also, you're just like, oh, I just wanted to do nothing.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do nothing.
It adds a level of anxiety. I could see you in a lot of things, though.
Yeah, I'm
You've got a good
I'm
personality.
a book one and then get a shit ton. Watch.
I could definitely
Fucking
see that.
watch this
Because I think people, once they see what you can do, you're a very unique energy in every setting you've ever been
Like,
in.
oh, just let him go. Just let him say. He
Let
doesn't
him
need
cook.
He doesn't need the script. Just let him say
Let,
things.
let Craigie cook.
Yeah, Jason Boner.
Bonet.
Which is so funny because that kid in high school, I did the same thing. His name was Jason Bain. We came to Jason Boner. Am I mixing up the first names? Either way, the end result is the same.
Yeah.
Changed it. And then this Uber driver was driving us, and she said, she was saying stuff, and she's like, oh, you guys funny? I was like, yeah, we just did this. We changed his name, Jason Boner. And she went, oh. And then it got quiet after that, and I was like, oh, I thought I was going to make you laugh.
You're a comedian? Tell me a joke. I just changed it to his name to an erection.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Funny stuff.
Funny stuff.
She didn't think it was funny.
No, not
I was
at
like,
all.
what you asking me for? What you sweating me, lady? You ask for stuff I tell you, and you don't laugh.
4 sold out shows, bitch.
Fuck. 8, 7.5. It was
Did
so
you?
close. It was 7, and
Where'd you go in
we're
Sacramento?
like 30 tickets shy of all 8 being sold out.
Did you do the punchline?
Punchline.
Yeah. Nice.
I did the Crest last year at the theater,
Oh, nice.
and I sold that bitch out. It
Nice.
was so good. And then we went back to the club because I just taped my special and I had to work
you gotta
out a new hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, how you feeling with that? I just dropped a special.
Yeah,
and
that's
I feel
why
lost
you're here.
as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have enough body of material to where I reach in for an old chunk of hits
Yes.
and I put new chunks all
Yeah.
up in that bitch
Yeah.
for a lot of different reasons. First of all, because it's hard. It's very,
Yes.
very hard to write a whole new hour of fire.
It softens the blow when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That you have these little things to sandwich it in. Yeah.
And then secondly, I've always wanted to put that on tape and put it on Sirius XM and get the royalties and do the proper channels
Yeah.
to get paid and own your masters type shit. But then you just grow away from it and it feels funny. But you're like, I want to put it on vinyl and get paid, like the music industry.
Like what, bringing the old thing
Yeah.
back? Yes.
Basically my old
It
Trader
feels-
Joe's shit, I never put it on an
Oh,
album.
really?
I know.
That's crazy.
That is
Isn't
crazy.
That how that's
kinda how I
that's
got
kinda how
my
you went
start.
viral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild. Laugh Factory stuff.
Yeah, so the Laugh Factor gets paid and I don't get paid. And
You
I
should
really
definitely
want
do
to
that.
put it on my YouTube and then my album to where it goes on the radio and then you get paid. You know the deal.
Yeah, that stuff is timeless, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's still like
but
Trader
I
Joe's.
feel
is
funny. But it's such
We
a funny
have to-
story, bro. It's like crazy.
And we have to get around the funny feeling is just us.
Yeah.
No, none of your fans are like, that's weird you did that, bro.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious that I got fired for farting on my manager.
I did a whole joke about one of my first viral things was smoking weed when I was 15, like we
Yeah.
were just talking about. And it's just that perspective from growing old and looking back and all that shit. And I was just in Cincinnati, and it was one of those at the end of the night where somebody was like calling out, like, do this joke, which is awesome. That's like one of the first times I've got that.
I was trying not to do my two most viral bits in Sacramento, and they kept yelling them out, and I was
They
like,
love
I
'em.
have to.
They love
which
them.
made it easier. I was like, all right, shit, this
Yeah,
kills. This
right.
kills.
That filling
It fucking
8
kills.
minutes of time right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, let's do it. I know, but it's like it was weird to hear because to us we're in our head, but they love it. That's
Yeah.
why they fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like watching any funny thing on Instagram, and then you see it again. You're like, hey, it's that fucking thing that brought me joy.
Yeah, they love it so much they shared it with multiple group chats.
Yeah. I think the only time it's ever a problem if it's like the exact same hour from top to bottom. And
Yeah.
I'm always moving the chunks
Yeah,
to where it's like, okay, we kept that core of the,
Yeah.
Mexican shit, but we got new sun material. We got new ayahuasca material.
Yeah,
We got,
yeah.
It's not all the same.
well, you
It also
seem
keeps you sane as a performer.
yes, because I never want to repeat the same hour even on a whole weekend.
Yeah.
I'll switch it up based on what happens, maybe in a crowd interaction or something like that. The material could come from a conversation that I start with somebody in the second row or something. It's like, oh, you did that, I got this.
Yeah.
And I always try to keep it loose. But then, to your point.
Goosey. We just got that copyrighted.
Did you really?
Business.
Oh, nice.
Fucking come at me. I own that shit.
You would have thought that'd have been swooped.
No.
That's a good one.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's good.
I'm a business man.
Next thing you'll own the Sacramento River Cats by next
Yeah.
fall, dude.
I'll buy them for $6. Me and Jason Boner will go in on it.
I love it.
What was his name? I know it's Bonnier.
Bonnier.
Bonner. Yeah, sucker.
Sir, your name is Jason Boner. I like it.
I'm just pooped, Turner. I'm just pooped.
Yeah, that's where you're at. It's
Just
good.
exhausted.
Do you ever feel like I remember being in? I moved out here like right before the pandemic hit, like the 3 months before.
Yeah, you were
and
fucked
with
for a while.
so much momentum,
I was like, hold on, Turner.
dude. Luckily, I did,
Shit.
and I appreciate people like
You
you
look-
being like, just keep pushing,
Just
survive and
trust me.
advance. And I did, but like I always think back on those moments during the pandemic where I was like, man, I would just kill to be busy. And now I'm busy as shit.
You're so busy. You're like,
And-
I just want one.
I just want to chill. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta say this. What's my new mantra? I get it off TikTok, folks. I call myself Craig Conant, the retarded preacher.
Yes.
Tony Robbins for retards, homie. What's up? Jesus Christ, bitch. No, because we came up, we were self-made men. We built
Yeah.
ourselves. And so when you have nothing, you dream of all this business and opportunities and work.
Yeah.
And then you get it and you're like, oh, Jesus, God.
I asked for
help
too
me.
much.
I got, but the viral TikTok I saw, the real, it said, I'm so lucky that I am exhausted for the work I once prayed for. I'm so privileged to
That
have.
sounds like retarded Robbins.
Yeah, that's me, dog. I fucked it up. It was the gist of it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I share it. I retweet it. Look at my retweets. It's always like positivity and kill them. They're eating the children. They're eating the kids. Kill them all.
Duality of man.
Navy SEALs, where you at, guys? What are we doing here? The people that are making the rules, fuck the kids. Go get them.
Well,
anyways, back to you,
yeah.
Turner.
Also, we're so
We'll
weak
get to
that we're
that
not
later.
even. We're not even.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we should.
Navy
be
SEALs,
doing
gangsters,
stuff.
Hey,
But
Crips and Bloods. How about you go get them?
but now
you know?
we're exhausted.
La M.
We're so exhausted. That's the other
Sorry,
thing.
you-
We're so exhausted we can't protest the
Yeah,
government eating our
protest.
babies.
Tar and feather,
Yes,
homie.
dude,
Protest
I
don't
was
work.
just thinking about
Tar and feather them. It seemed effective back then.
I just heard a podcast talking about tarring and feathering, and I thought about
Are we
that.
allowed to say this stuff? They make new rules. Newsom, we're a satire.
That's crazy.
Fuck you fucking cokehead scammer. You need to be tarred and feathered with that nice hairline.
Dude, tarred and feathered does not set you back only that day. First of all, just you got to get tar off.
You're gonna
You
need
gotta
to
have
buy
the
a lot
tar
of
off?
Dawn dish soap, brother.
How long
you
is that
can't
tar
get that
on?
off.
That's at least a
You gotta take a
month
bath
or
in
two.
turpentine.
That's
Which I just
crazy.
found out is quite good for you.
Really?
I'm gonna sip a little.
Is it? Okay.
That's
What
what
do you
they
put
say.
the turpentine in the water?
I
Can't
don't
be
know.
all turpentine.
Yeah, you got diluted.
Could be maybe some some lavender and turpentine. You got to dilute that tea, dude. That's too much tea.
This isn't real advice, folks.
Yeah,
Realize.
exactly.
Because I preach some real shit, and then other times I'm like, hey, this is a joke.
100%.
Some
Well, you
guy
did the-
comes
yeah, you
out
tell people-
just flammable with no eyebrows. Like, I smoked and I lit on fire. Why?
You eat the dog tree. What was the dog medicine? You're
Dog
a dog medicine
dewormer.
guy.
Hey, that shit works. I got it,
turpentine
homie.
baths.
I don't know. There's something to turpentine. Back in the day, it was natural shit. Now I know it's at Home Depot.
Yeah, it's all
made in
messed up
China,
now.
And they put a little fucking snake venom in there.
Being tarred and feathered would be tough. And then, all right, so then you get all the tar off and the feathers.
Yeah. No, keep
And
going.
then you're just homie that got tarred and feathered. Then your reputation's ruined
You're ruined.
forever. So you have to move. You have to reload
yeah.
from wherever town you're at. It seems like a Boston thing.
You
when that
got to
happened.
move to the south, and then you get beat up for doing blackface.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, that's I don't know.
That was
funny
the
because you look tar.
first dude with Videolago. It's actually, this is just some tar from from a mishap in Boston. I thought tea was cool to tax.
Listen to this. Turpentine oil offers some
Oh,
health
here we go.
benefits, primarily when used topically or for aromatherapy. Historically, it has been used in folk medicine. Fuck you, real medicine. That Rothschilds wrote that folk. For various ailments.
Turpentine.
Modern medical.
It shouldn't be
experts.
ingested.
Modern medical experts. They're in the club, and we're not in it. Thank God. It's used diluted. It's used for pain relief, relieve muscles, nerve pain, joint pain, respiratory support, chest rubs, inhaled safely as vapor,
Vicks Vapo. Are you a Vicks Vapo boy?
antiseptic wound. Hell yeah, dog.
I love a good Vicks
Eucalyptus and
Vapo.
some Petro. I was just talking about all the weird shit. I wasn't really talking about it, but this popped in my head yesterday. The amount of weird things I have jacked off with, I have jacked off with icy hot just to burn,
No. Oh my God.
or Tiger Balm,
Some Bengay.
some natural, all
Tiger
the
Balm?
hemp, all the CBD hemp shit that feels like a lesser icy hot. All of them. I shouldn't say this stuff.
That's great. Yeah,
Beef
that's
tallow, butter,
concern.
olive oil, coconut oil,
bone marrow.
fucking ghee.
Ghee?
Yeah,
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
it's good. It's
Just need some
clarified
lubricant.
butter. Ghee.
Some
Beef
ghee,
tallow,
some brie,
triple cream brie. Never that one. Too delicious. Too expensive.
truffle butter. Whatever you need to do.
That's sick.
That's great.
You're
That's it.
sick.
I like where you draw
You're
the line.
sick,
The
man.
Craig Conant line is insane.
Truffle?
You get
You out
truffle,
of your
dude.
fucking mind?
But ghee,
gonna waste-
clarified butter,
You gonna waste that mushroom on your pecker?
rich golden fatty with a nutty caramelized flavor. All you saw was nutty. You're like,
Hey.
daddy's coming.
Hey, whacking it.
Busting a fatty.
That's where I got the joke where your dick smells like popcorn because I did it and I was like, I smell like my dick smells like the movie theater right now.
Oh my God.
Is Transformers on or is Craig erect?
Dick smells like a Spielberg film, dude. Good Lord.
Imagine you're listening to this at work.
It's crazy, dude. Stick around for the post-nut credits.
Transformers. No, Craig's whacking it. Let's go to the movies.
Oh my God.
Every time I jack off, I want to go to the movies.
Yeah, it's like Pavlov's dog.
Yeah. Who's Pavlov?
He's a dog guy. No, it was the experiment that he used to give his dogs things, and then they would, what was it? I don't even know. They would salivate at stuff. Pavlov's dog.
That's
It's a thing.
Pandora's box, bro.
No, that's what you beat off to.
Oh,
Pandora's box.
Woo!
So this is conditioning. So they would give him stuff, and he would salivate to weird things or something like that.
Why are they fucking with Pavlov?
Well,
Making him drool to like,
Pavlov was the dude that was fucking with his dog, so he's a bad guy in this.
fuck you, Pavlov. Leave that dog alone. Making him get hard to beef chalo. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, because every time he gave him
Oh.
something, the bell would ring, and then he would salivate because the food was there. Then he took the food away, and then hit him with the bell, and they would still salivate, but no food.
That's
Conditioning.
not that evil. No
Yeah.
parabens.
But that's why you watch films after you beat off to butter.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah.
Yes.
That's why you've watched every Mission Impossible film 5 times.
What? How'd you know? You know, you watch them all in order that makes sense. They're all connected.
First of all, yeah.
Wow, good
They
writers.
are actually.
Yeah.
No, that's some of my favorite films. Second one doesn't hold up, but otherwise pretty perfect films.
I thought it was the best one.
And that says a lot about you.
Well, I was too busy with all that moving
Yeah.
butter,
It
oil.
was the best one because I was beaten off in row 3. Good Lord. That's crazy.
Okay, let's. I'll try to clean it up here.
Anyway, where are the Navy SEALs when you need them?
Yeah, back to them. What's up, Patriots? What's up, Cowboys?
Dude, they were getting tarred and feathered back in the day.
Cowboys always talk a big fight, and yet they bow down to pedophiles.
Cowboys,
Interesting.
yeah. Well, they're not cowboys anymore.
Interesting.
Well, unless you're in Sacramento. Those are real cowboys.
They ain't bound down to no one.
They ain't bow down to no one. Dude.
Oh, back to the tweakers. See, full circle.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We'll clean it up with some tweaker talk.
All right. Tweak
Man.
it up.
That's some problematic motherfuckers, dude. Actually, it wasn't that bad. As a whole, Sacramento, like 98% of my show was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was maybe like 6 to 8 tweakers total. But I mean, like
in the audience.
how did they get in tweaker?
Okay, yeah.
Like, I was like, hey, guys. One lady faced the wrong fucking way to take the photo, bro. Eyes blasted. Just went up. And I feel so bad making fun of her because it's such a sick disease just to be that addicted to drugs for that long to where it changes you as a human being and where this woman is not hardly recognizable anymore.
Yeah.
Meaning that there's like little left light and soul in there. There's always the hope, though. There's
Yeah.
always a chance. And dude, like, just kicking them out and them fighting with security, poor manager. They got to deal with this, trying to talk to someone that isn't even in reality.
Yeah.
That you can't even say, hey, lady, you're ruining the show for 300 others.
Yeah.
And they go, fuck you. No, I'm not. And everybody hates you and everybody wants you to leave. I've told you to be quiet. Like I said, this table, I said, I do my little sobriety speech. I say, don't do real drugs, narcotics and alcohol. I think they're the devil.
Yeah.
Stick with plants, baby. It's a fair case.
I don't
Unless
mind
you're I also say this: if you're the guy that can handle his liquor, you're fine. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah. 100%.
I keep saying this. Shane Gillis, keep drinking, brother.
I've had some late nights with Shane. Boy.
Bud Light to the top, baby.
It's a good time every time.
There's people that can fucking do it.
Yeah.
I text them that too. I was like, you're the only one. I'm like, keep drinking, brother. Keep fucking going. That guy drank Bud Light to the top.
Yeah.
That's usually not the case.
No.
Okay?
Doesn't usually end up like that.
Usually not. It goes
Yes.
to coke, missing teeth,
Sprinkle some stuff
whacking
here.
off with
do
weird
some
stuff
there.
You know?
Beating off with butter.
Anyways, so there was like maybe 6 to 8 people that got kicked out. And both of them went on like public rant and tirades claiming that I was the problem, the club was the problem, the security was the problem, the manager was the problem, even though maybe 6 people got kicked out of 2,000.
Right.
Out of 2,000.
Right.
But we're the problem. And all you had to do was shut the fuck up and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But you can't. One lady said, I was just trying to stand out. She said that.
No, that's
she
not
ratted herself out. You're trying to stand out in the audience at the comedy club.
We hate that. We don't need that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You just ratted on yourself.
Thought you
I
were
was only
loosey-goosey,
yeah.
dog. I was told you were loosey-goosey.
I was only talking the whole time.
Yeah.
I was only interrupting the show, the entire thing.
How long into the set did you kick him out?
I ignore them unless they're in the front row because I'm so tired of ruining the energy of the room. I leave it on the club and the patrons to do it because I'm just sick of it. But front row fuckers, they just disrupt me so much that I have to stop. And I usually say, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the clubs will be like, hey, what's your safe word? What's your word?
Yeah.
Like, get this guy a drink of water, get him some coffee. I usually say, hey, shut the fuck up. You're ruining the show.
Yeah. That's it.
And then they don't, like, sometimes they don't do anything. Like, how do you not know that cue?
Dude, I had a dude. I'm not moving tickets like you are at this point, right?
You will. Stop saying that.
But I'm saying.
We all started there.
But I'm saying where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
But you know the respect comes the respect that we get in each club on a Thursday when
money.
there's whatever, right?
The more money you make them, that all of a sudden they're nice to you. Like, oh, we better kick that tweak around.
Front row, left. It's always people, you probably found this too. These people probably were your biggest fans coming into the night.
Sometimes, yes.
They're like,
and
yo,
then it breaks my heart to
I
kick out
know.
a diehard fan, but they're absolutely fucking up the entire operation.
I had a guy, and eventually I had to check him. At the beginning of the show, they're like, we're from Northern Kentucky. We're your biggest fans. There was not a lot of, I was in San Diego, so anybody from like my area, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, are kindred spirits. And but my biggest fans at the beginning of the night, halfway through, I had to check him and his girl. They're just faded. They were clearly drinking since like 2 p.m. and the show's at 7, 8.
Do you find this? Hang on, sorry to interrupt.
No,
Do you
good.
find this that comedy clubs often sit the most fucked up person in the front fucking row?
It's crazy.
Sit them in the back.
It's crazy.
In the back by the door.
And this is
what is happening here?
Also, they can like there was not to air them out too much, but this was a crazy night. If you know that front row, they have access to like walk right on the stage.
They're this close.
They're right on the
this
stage.
Close.
Dude, so I had to check his girl, and when I did that, once I moved it to her because she was being more combative, he was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that. 23 years military. Don't do that." And then the tone shifted.
I would kick them the fuck out.
Dude,
I have no fear. You
dude,
can fucking come at me, bro. I know you'll beat the fuck out of me, but I got fans, and they're going to stomp your face.
So I had to do that instead because the club is nobody's there, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, like, there's no, I don't know where management was or anything. And
all they have to do is laugh.
I had to do the thing
All
that
they
you're
have to do is
saying,
laugh.
though. When you get the crew back, and I pretty much said, like, look, man, I got 50 motherfuckers ready to go.
Yeah.
And they did, and they're clapping, then they're laughing. I had them going, and I checked them again. And they didn't, that whole moment happened, and they didn't even come up and talk to him or remove him or anything. It's crazy.
It's
and
crazy that clubs don't have proper security guards. It's usually like a guy thinner than me. I'm like, what's he going to do?
And then at the end of that night, at the end of the show, I'm doing my last bit, literally closing with whatever my 5 because they were getting chippy again. I was like, let me just get out of here and do this. Everybody else probably behind them doesn't really matter because they're so close that only I can hear them at that point. I'm closing my bit. Closing the show out, and I literally hear projectile vomit, and they're so drunk that they're throwing up on the floor right in front of me. I'm such a professional that I lock in, and I do close it out because
I don't think people understand how hard our job is. Like we're supposed to close. I'm doing the closer.
See, I got the
Are you crazy?
The new Exorcist film in the front
And we
left
see
row.
it, we acknowledge it, and we finish the bit.
I smell it. I'm a thrower up or around throw up. Yeah,
Me too.
Dude. So then I'm almost dry heaving, talking about smoking weed at 15. Like, it's crazy, bro. That was, and then they're
Security.
mad. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you guys should have kicked them out 25 minutes ago.
Check, please.
Yeah, right. I'll have what she's having.
What the fuck,
Dude.
Also, stop serving them, you fucking psychos.
Yeah, they had another. Dude, I know.
What the last show? This guy in the front row. I mean, he was heckling in my opinion, but he was just like, just one of those. No, oh yeah, oh, bro, shut the fuck up. You're front row, like
doing too much.
We sound like petty little bitches, but I would like for you to walk in our shoes and do an hour of stand-up comedy.
Yes.
And every single line out of your mouth is met by a line out of your mouth, which it's like we're tightrope walkers. You're shaking the slack line. You're going like this. We're fucking savages, bro.
You're messing up the concentration and the timing of other things.
Motherfucker's clearly faded. He's nodded out in the front row. I don't know if he's fizzed out, pilled out, perked out, whatever, or just drunk. I'd say a combo of both. And then he's like this, and after I told him to shut the fuck up, and he's nodding off, I was like, this motherfucker's sleeping in the front row. Yeah. They bring him a fucking tall-ass beer.
An adios motherfucker.
And I'm just like, oh. And it was like 2 drinks too. Oh, and I'm just like, and I just what I do now, because they're not gonna kick him out, they're serving him more liquor.
Right.
I would just move to the furthest point of the stage. So if ever you see me on a stage in the back corner, it's usually because I'm hiding from a front row heckler that I don't want to deal with, and just putting distance between us, because no matter what I do or say, it fucks the flow up.
Yes.
And the club's not doing it.
Yeah, you have to take control and try to set yourself up for any level of success.
The only solution is to kill so hard to where the laughter kills the noise of the awful entity ruining the thing.
Yeah.
Ruining the joy. Yeah. And them being so unconscious that they won't even have any clue. By the way, I used to be this person, for the record. I remember getting shushed and kicked out of comedy clubs before I did stand-up. And I didn't come to consciousness. I'm not kidding. 10, 15 years later, you're like, oh, like I suck. I fucking was the absolute worst audience member.
Oh, yeah.
I was the worst.
You were on some stuff. Yeah, because I actually was probably, I was like, I don't have those memories, but, well, I mean, I don't know. I probably was pretty bad watching Cats with my mom.
Just coked up watching comedy. Quicker!
Yeah.
Get to the punchline.
Better, harder.
Come on,
faster.
Man.
That's funny.
You got any beef tallow?
The one that I actually respected was I was in Buffalo last year, and it was a bar show because I couldn't get into any of the formal clubs, so I did
a goddamn
room.
hustler, and
I'm
that's
a hustler.
what it takes, baby.
I'm gonna do it. So I did like a 50, 60 seater at a bar in Buffalo. The feature is up, and literally during the feature act, this guy leaves his bar stool and physically enters stage and like doesn't really try to assault him, but kind of comes at him in a way that's physically not appropriate at all.
Yeah.
Tries to get up on stage and bum rush the feature act, right? The moment was kind of crazy. I was in the other room. I run in. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Professional comic. He ends up talking him down, gets him back to his seat, all that stuff. I end up going on within the next 3 minutes. So then like that it wasn't really figured out enough where I still have to go on and deal with that energy. And I'm like looking at the bartender and I'm like, what's going on over there? And they were like, yeah, we got to get him out of here. And he's like, well, can I finish my drink? And she's like, you can finish your beer. And I was like, that is the most Buffalo thing I've ever heard in my life, that you allow this dude to just bum rush the stage during the feature act. Let him finish the beer, actually.
I'm all right with that.
I was good with it, yeah. I was
let him finish his beer.
I was like,
that happened to us once. I was like,
when in Rome, dude. When in Buffalo, let him finish. She's like, he's got to finish his beer. She's like, it's 20 degrees outside. He can't afford buffalo wings. What are we doing?
I don't even drink, and generally speaking, I absolutely hate alcohol because I see what it does to most human beings and how it ruins most people's lives.
Yeah.
And it ruined my life, and it's disgusting. And for that reason, I hate it, which is fair. And then still, like, Bruce will have a beer and on the road, and I'm like, you didn't finish that. Like, we don't do
you
that.
Still have it within you.
You fucking stop being a fucking pussy and you finish your goddamn beer. I know it was free. It doesn't matter. It's weird that I have that in me.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it, but finish it.
Well, once
be a man.
They always say once you're an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic. You've got that gene in you. You know.
I'll finish it.
I'll fucking finish it.
You're not gonna finish that water. I'll finish that water too.
I love that.
Oh, bro.
We're talking all this shit about that. Meanwhile, my tour that I'm doing right now is called Highly Functioning Alcoholic Tour.
Fuck it, dog.
Because
if
you know what?
Handle business.
Because Bruce and I, we're good examples of dudes that can hang.
If you're getting the job done,
we can hang.
Bruce gets the motherfucking job done.
Yes.
And he can handle himself.
Yes.
I just fired a guy because he got so fucking shit-faced as a host.
Yep.
I used him Friday. I didn't use him Saturday because he didn't do his fucking job.
Yeah.
You can't
let
put
it get in your way.
14 beers down and not tell the meet and greet where to line up.
Yeah.
When it is a vital information, and now this is a scattered chaos with 18 lines instead of one line.
100%.
And I was like, all you had to do was be like, line up right here.
Yeah.
You didn't do it because you're fucked up. And I'm like, get the fuck out, brother.
Demasiado modelos.
Did I talk about him last time?
Yeah.
Whoops. It was a problem, though. It was a sad thing.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Because I met that man years ago, and he was so nice, so happy. And then
Really?
he went dark, and I went,
We see it more than probably
get
most.
away from me, sir. You're scaring me.
We see it in our line of work more than.
Yeah, how many people
It's
that
tough.
had a hope, and how many people had a career and then just went broke mentally, and then
And sometimes
disappear.
you think about them. I know there's certain people I think about where I'm like, they could have been
a star?
better than any of us.
Oh my God. we
I
can't
don't want.
name
I
them.
know they could, but like, there's people where you're like, dude.
There's 3 people I know off the top of my head that coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
They move away, or like fucking drugs, alcohol, or pussy. You know,
No, some of them are
Yo,
pussy hounds.
I know.
And you're just like, dog.
dog. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah.
But career.
Control yourself a little
You get
bit.
the career,
Yeah.
and then you get the pussy.
The vices are getting in your way. Yeah, get the career first.
Then-
I know, dude, because people I remember in Phoenix coming up, they're like, "Oh, you probably get laid all the time." I'm like, dude, when am I going to go on a date?
Yeah.
I'm on stage every night during date time.
Yeah.
You want to go? You want to meet up Thursday
Oh,
at
it's so
7?
hard, man.
I get
I have a kid
Thursday
now.
at 7. I got this.
I tell girls, like, I got Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday night. I am running those streets every other night of my life in a business manner, though, not really like that. And
Yeah.
I'm just fucking, it's like
The person has to have a crazy schedule too. My girl works in hotels. Excuse me. It's very sporadic schedule on her end, and it works perfectly.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because they might do. There could be like an overnight shift. I'm like, that's perfect
Perfect.
because I'm busy as hell till
fucking
2 a.m.
tweaking out
Yeah,
there.
I'm out
Yeah.
there.
Hang on, there's one more. I had an example. It disappeared.
Of
Just the homies.
oh, yeah.
fucking blowing it, and with talent, you're like, but you got the goods.
yeah.
You got the goods. That's the hardest part.
You're talking about a moving or women, pussy hounds, drugs. I don't know.
It's all right.
I know it is tough. It's sad stuff.
Yeah.
You have to be able to maintain it.
Oh,
and-
that's what it was. The homie had all the heat. He came here. He got signed to the big agency. He was getting developed at the Comedy Store. Motherfucker, just mental illness got him. And last I heard, he was climbing trees and homeless and shit. And I
yeah.
was like, oh man, I gave you a watch.
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna need that watch back, man.
I believe I know. Yeah. You know what's funny is I think I know who you're referencing. It also could be like
8 other people.
like 3 to 5 people, like, which is LA. Also, LA, the pressures of LA will get you in a different way. New York does it similarly. I think New York will punch you in the face with reality. LA, you'll find out like 6 months later that everybody's kind of talking shit behind your back and everybody's worried. It moves differently. But
And if you're living in the hood, it's just slightly more gangs.
that part, yeah.
I remember people moving to neighborhoods and not knowing. Fury's
Yes.
funny joke. He's like, I moved on the name of 2 presidential names, and
Oh,
he's like,
no.
nobody warned me.
No.
I was like, yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out.
Once you get to
Eyes-
the presidents,
eyes up.
once you hit the presidents, it gets a little sketchy in LA. Ironically, Obama, the safest one, safest street.
Used to be rodeo.
Was that the?
It was rodeo
oh, really?
before Obama
I didn't
drive.
know that.
Yeah.
It was the normal way to say rodeo.
Rodeo?
Yeah.
Oh, Rodeo's the nice. This was like Rodeo Avenue. Then there's Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
I've never forget this. My cousin's been from in town from Mexico, and I took him to Rodeo Drive and then to Skid Row. I said, "Hey, watch this.
The
Want
180.
to see the polar opposites?" And they got so traumatized and scared, and they're like, "Your homeless is different."
Yeah. This is the top of homelessness.
Yeah,
I
they have
think
guns
here.
with silencers and shit. You're like, how'd you get that? How? Newsom hands him out.
It's a L.A. hustle, baby.
Fuck you, Newsom, you fucking cokehead piece of shit.
Where are the Navy SEALs at?
Where have all the cowboys gone? Okay.
They're in Fresno.
Carry my show.
They're in
bro.
Fresno.
We did some homework on you. I got a one sheet. I grabbed my nuts.
Did you get a one sheet for your
Yeah,
boy?
for your friend. Why? I don't really need it. We could just riff the whole time. But I like to hit the topicals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. I love it. But, like, the comic store sending you your spots for tonight, like, right now, you know?
What?
No, that's it.
That's it?
I thought I had
You
a
just
night
got it?
off. I was like, oh, I could study my lines.
Audition?
I could chill.
No.
And I'm like, I know, I love it. You kidding me? Get it up. Papa
know.
didn't raise no bitch. But more work. But that's fun.
That's good work.
I'm sorry. I picked up my phone. Discombobulated. I got you, bro. I got you.
Start FaceTiming people. I'm on the back end of a wedding weekend, too. My brain's barely here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just did 8 shows.
Yeah.
Oh, my flight yesterday was delayed like 4 hours. I'm like, I'm in Sacramento.
Yeah.
It's an hour flight. How? We're in California. There's no weather unless the government's spraying us. Fucking devils. Fuck you, man.
My God. This isn't even. This is gonna be so demonetized. Do you make any money from YouTube?
Yeah,
My God.
no. Why do you think I preach merch? Buy my hoodie. Buy my skateboard. Good night.
Loosey
'Cause
goosey.
I
We
say,
run a
fuck
business.
'em all.
Fuck the devil.
And the
fuck,
Jews.
Fuck Satan. I've
Let's
been to
talk
a
about
mitzvah
Jews.
too.
Want to talk
I
about
mean,
Jews in a positive light?
I grew up with a bunch of them. Good people.
Fucking Robbie Hoffman, funniest
Oh,
goddamn
yeah.
Jew I've ever met. Holy
Yes.
shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it this way, but I twisted it on you. She has been cracking me the fuck up.
Also, New
period.
York Jew.
Yeah.
Good East Coast New York
Yeah.
Jew. Some of the funniest.
Let's be clear here. I don't know how I'm going to say this, but like Israel, Netanyahu, bad.
Yes.
Very, very bad.
Yes.
Then there's this whole lovely community of not that Zionist,
Yes.
murderous, genocidal movement. And there's this, just like everything in this world.
Yes.
So stop it with the
No.
hate of all. Remember, it's these cocksuckers at the top. Now back to
You got to separate the artist from the art form. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You got to, like, Israel is the artist.
fuck out of here.
The Jews.
Israel's R. Kelly.
The Jews are great. Yeah. Most of my
Israel's
Jewish friends.
Puff Daddy.
Most of my Jewish friends don't even fuck with Israel like
and
that.
Robbie is a goddamn angel. And
Robbie's great.
No, yeah. Anyways, I just was cracking up at her clips, bro. The fucking towel bit had me. She's
Talbot's
like, you
good.
get one set of towels.
I
And then the
completely agree.
they them bit, she said no backsies.
Oh, yes.
Hey, no backsies.
Yeah.
A lot of straight women from Brooklyn with a boyfriend saying they them, huh?
Yeah.
No backsies, bitch. Fucking so funny. Shout out to Robbie Hoffman.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
special's
hilarious.
great. They've been awesome for a while.
And fuck Netanyahu.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my message, and I stand by it.
there's a new documentary out that really crushes it. The BB Files, maybe, or something it's called.
Do you need a fucking file just to look at the man's?
Yeah, it's tough. It's an
I
interesting
give this
time to be
analogy.
alive.
Like a lot of America gets a lot of hate, but most of America is right here, baby.
Yeah,
We don't like them at the top.
right.
We don't want bombs.
Yeah,
We don't like pedophiles.
100%.
We don't like it.
Yeah,
Turn
not
to
a fan.
Trump. We don't like it.
We don't like it.
And then everyone be like, "Fuck America." I'm like, no, I would take a guess. There's hundreds of millions of people that hate every bit of this, and we're lumped in this guilty sum because of evil at the top. It's
Yes.
always evil at the top.
We're the best of the worst.
Yeah.
So we still love this country, and we know what we're capable of. Also, we couldn't be talking like this in every country in the world.
You know,
But not a lot of countries we could be talking like this in.
I know, but they're coming. They're coming.
Well, yeah, but right now,
Remember if you spoke up against medical tyranny during that time, they deleted
Sure.
your account. They took away your income. They made you quit your job.
it's coming. I know. You know what's weird?
Not
Being
if the
around
Cowboys
our
rise
age
up.
too.
What's up, Cowboys?
Dallas, they got a better offensive line. The D kind of came together at the end of the season. Wide receivers,
I'm
weapons,
talking about-
weapons for days. It is like, because I know I'm 39, about to be 40 this year, and it is funny because we have the perspective of the good old days, but then it's weird looking back on the good old days and realizing they They were pedophiles. They
We
were
just didn't know.
well disguised pedophiles.
They just, I mean,
But man, what a time. When the
there's been whistleblowers galore, and they always die. Like Nancy Schaefer, Ted Gunderson.
everybody close to the Clintons,
Yeah. And
all their chefs.
And they all die.
Yeah.
All the chefs, anybody about to write a book suddenly dies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aspiring
they drown. Oh, they can't swim. Well, there's lots of videos of them being an Olympic swimmer. They're on the swim team in high
Aspiring-
school. It's weird you said that.
Aspiring political nonfiction American authors. Weirdly always die. What is that? With close ties to those above. What's up with that? Oh my God. Were you a big early like documentary guy, like Loose Change and all that stuff?
Come on now.
Yeah, we were probably watching a lot of the same stuff.
My,
we were, before the algorithm found us, we found the
I got
algorithm.
tweaker cousins, tweaker uncles.
You had the DVDs and shit? Yeah.
I had VHS tapes. I had the book.
VHS.
I had the book.
was
Behold the
the-
Pale Rider.
Oh, I do know.
Google that.
I didn't.
Bro,
I know what you're talking about, though.
It's a weird thing, but if you're in the fringe society, the
Yeah.
druggy society, you know. So this is before the internet, I think, because
yes,
you had to write
91,
it down.
yeah. Because you had to write it down. Yeah.
Anyways, read that book, folks. It's all a lie.
Is it?
They're
Well,
all criminals.
I-
William Pike said it 120 years ago. That Mason. It's all fucking scripted, fuckers.
There's a fun one about the Bush dynasty or the Bush family.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
evil.
good one.
Evil.
And it connects the Prescott Bush to his formed hatred that was very documented of the Kennedy family, and then it connects the Kennedys to the Bushes, and then it connects the fact that Nixon was put in place as somebody that they knew they could trust, and then he didn't act in a way that they could handle anymore.
got rid of him, yeah.
And they got rid of him. So
Yeah.
they made it look like that, and then the guy that wrote, or it was what is his name, Bob Waterford or whatever, the guy, All the President's Men, that was the guy that found Deep Throat and then identified Nixon for doing what they were doing with Watergate. He's a CIA operative, they say, a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And it was all connected back to Bush Sr.
Kennedy wanted to get rid of the CIA.
Yeah, Kennedy wanted to get rid of the CIA.
So I wasn't no part of that Bay of Pigs.
And-
I told him not to.
And
those cocksuckers.
even I think it was Eisenhower or whoever was before Kennedy was really very vocal about how dangerous whatever the CIA was. And then you go back even 15 years from Kennedy was the establishment of the State of Israel.
Yeah.
And that's when things kind of did get
It
funky.
was all Rothschild founded.
I didn't know. I never connected that to the last like couple years. And then once you do connect it, you're like, of course.
How far back do you go? Did you read the whole script by Albert Pike? I read that shit. It was going viral on the internet.
Oh, I did read that.
He's a Freemason, and then like
What?
120 years ago.
There was you could poke some holes in that,
Of
but
course, but the
yes,
gist of it is
the gist of it was unsettling.
there's going to be World War III started
Yes.
by Israel.
Yeah,
100 plus years ago this
Well,
was written.
He pretty much breaks down the 3 world wars. But I will say the verbiage in that is interesting because sometimes you don't have. We didn't know some of those words until like more recently, but
This is what I believe. I truly believe most religions, once again, it's kind of like Americans being innocent for the most part. Most religions, the people are good and they want to do good.
yes.
And then at the top, it's evil.
Yes.
With scripts and shit like that to cause war and divide and make us fight each other instead of up. It's the same old song and dance with race, religion, ethnicity, which is fucking race, monetary, social status.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Ooh. R.I.P. to a real one.
Oh, mama, they got him too. You watch
Yeah.
those documentaries? Jesus Christ, he was set to testify against like $1 trillion
I didn't know
pharmaceutical. You didn't know that one?
I didn't know that.
He was set to go to court
That only makes
and
me mad
testify
because they
against
killed
a
the daughter
billion
too.
trillion dollar pharma. I'll send you some shit on that motherfucker.
I didn't know
There's
that.
so much, dude. It was the same old song and dance. Hang on, I remember some of it. So the medical company that he was in cahoots with was lying and saying like pills were not addictive and they're good for you. When it, Oxycontin, like the
Yeah.
Sackler family, same song and
Right.
dance. They found out they were horrible for you and they were addictive, and didn't want to do that, and he was set to go to court and
Yeah.
testify against them. And there's all sorts of shit, all
That's
sorts
wild.
of shit.
I mean, yeah, to the point of organized religion and all that stuff, It is, and then it's power, and it's also, I think at its core, a lot of it is, if you get to that point of success, whether it's the power you hold, the monetary gains you hold, these people that like,
And you're not
really
controllable.
It's
It's whether or not they can control you or not. Because I think they wanted to shut him up financially, and he was like, "I'll take you to court."
Yeah. Well, it's not that he wasn't controllable. What I would say to the people that really do it and the control that they have over the masses, I think a lot of it comes down to boredom too. They have accomplished so much that they're just bored. Why don't we shake shit up? Why don't we just start a war, or like how are we going to continue to control stuff?
And,
they're purely
and
evil.
I would agree with you to a certain extent, but I think it's always to get to the control of all
control.
life, all land, all resources. That's
Yeah.
that they're all moving. How can we control everybody?
It's their game of risk.
It's the same old game since the beginning of time. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's so hard to fucking. No, they would never. Like why? So the entire history of humanity, there's been a war for the world and control. But right now, for whatever reason, it's, you know what I mean? People are like, no, what?
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, they stopped.
And was always at a
Yeah,
smaller
they're good
scale.
people now.
Yeah,
they
smaller scale.
stopped.
It was chiefs, chieftains, all that stuff, controlling the land. Now it's global. They're getting more bored. That's what I'm saying. It's global now, so you've actually accomplished everything. That's the thing, is they've already got the world domination.
Yeah.
Unless you want just one of the families, but they seem to have nice respect between the Rothschilds and the Vanderbilts.
Yeah, they're such good people.
They're
why,
great people.
What? No. What? No. But why did 3 days before his court date to testify against 3 major drug companies? Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, Hills I Die On is a nice way to start the sentence, too.
It's just the same old song and dance. Oh, shit. They're going to affect business. Get them out of here. 3 days before his testify, he got offed. And the same thing, there was a whole plane that went down, and it was all the top lawyers to go against Trump. And the same thing, there was a plane that went down, and it was all the scientists that was about to cure AIDS. And then a different plane went down. It was all the scientists about to cure cancer. And then you look who the patent holder is. It's always a Rothschild, a Rockefeller, a fucking BlackRock.
That goes back
Vanguard.
to the
It's the same
Titanic.
old story.
Remember the Titanic?
Yeah, all the people that opposed
started.
the fucking Federal Reserve.
That's crazy.
And then you find out there was a second Titanic, and that might not have been the real Titanic. And it was like a big insurance shit. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Who fucking knows? I wasn't around back then, but it is reoccurring themes of, hey, the people that are going against the evil always die.
So what do you? I get so worked up from it. I used to get a lot, like really worked up from it. And when I would drink a lot late at night, you battle too, right? Yeah.
You see it. I go, man.
But we just gotta keep making people laugh. The nice thing we get to do is tell dick jokes, live your life, have some fun.
If you live in the world of conspiracy, which I find not to be conspiracy anymore, but also there's always some cracked out fool that'll ruin it all, and you're like, God damn it.
Oh yeah.
You know? I'm just kidding.
I mean, but he can.
He spits a lot of facts.
I love
that name.
Yeah, that's true. I love him too, but I know what you mean. Like sometimes you're like,
somebody like Alex Jones will spit 50 to 75% true shit.
Yeah.
And then this other quarter, you're just like, oh, dear God. Now no one will believe anything you've said because you're a fucking drunk psychopath.
100%.
You're insane. And you completely tarnished all of this truth.
From that 5% dumb shit you did.
Yeah. And it's like crazy. And I think it's often intentional.
Right now, there's some good ones though. Like Ian Carroll seems to have a good head on his shoulders.
Ian Carroll, the Asian fool with the glasses.
He just followed me. Yeah, James Lee, maybe.
Yeah, Cultivate. He's on some gnarly shit though, but I like most of it.
Yeah. There's a good dude. Tucker Carlson's back and good, but then I don't know if I can trust him all the way.
Tucker and Candace will always spit facts, and then you're just like, I don't. There's some. Yes, I agree. It's like the only time you can trust them is they get killed.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, they were right.
There's some weird.
They died of suicide. 2 shots to the back of the head again. Wow, fucking crazy.
But it's so easy. Did you see that the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk is not currently connected to the gun? That's nuts.
Oh,
that should be.
But you know what I did believe? I believed he took apart that rifle with a screwdriver.
100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
That's
in an apartment with no silverware.
That's always like the Building 7
'Cause every
thing.
house has no silverware.
I used to bring up Building 7 to people because it's like, look, that all you need to do is focus on that. How did that collapse? How did that fall? Why did it free fall? You should just focus on that. Don't focus on anything else.
Charlie Sheen was commenting on that like 2002 on CNN, and then they framed him to be a crackhead.
I mean, he enjoyed taking those photos in that frame. He enjoyed being in the frame.
Yeah.
Loved it a little. Flew a little too close to the sun.
Wow.
What a life.
He's back.
He's back.
He's gay now.
Is he gay now?
I think so. Isn't he?
I think
he beat AIDS.
I think he's done gay
He beat
shit.
AIDS.
Which
I
actually
think he's
is gay.
I think he smokes so much crack that he smokes dick now.
Oh, hell yeah. He described it as flipping the menu over is the most Charlie Sheen thing I've ever seen in my life.
In 2025, he was dating a man.
Like dating? He indicated he was dating a man.
He made him feel grounded. I told you.
That's amazing. I enjoyed that documentary. And also, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, not to say anybody can't be gay, but late in life, you don't usually do that.
Yeah.
Regular guy with a normal job. That's amazing. Well, it all starts with Building 7.
Yeah.
Watching
You
watching
had that 9/11 joke for years. These kills, bro. It's
The
amazing.
9/11 stuff. I've cornered the market on 9/11
Yeah.
jokes. I've gotten like 3-4 variations of it now, but it's always like I always bring it back in a way. It's almost like it's rooted in the same idea that I always have.
Yeah.
And then just always have this George W. Bush 9/11 thing.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Did you see Clinton accidentally say when the missile hit the Pentagon? He's so old he can't even lie anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they don't
love
even
that.
edit it anymore.
I mean, the Pentagon plane was nuts. But here's what I'm saying.
He
But
just threw 10.
but the Charlie Kirk thing, the what you just referenced with the rifle thing, that's the thing to focus on. You just need to be like, it couldn't have been that. If that is the crux of truth that you're looking at, that it's him.
My point is we've caught them in lies consistently over the entire history of everything.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you ever trust them to begin with? A
100%.
habitual liar?
Yeah.
The fact that we still trust pharma and people are so dumb. They've been found guilty hundreds of times, thousands of times,
Yeah.
paid out billions of dollars. And people are like, I trust them this time.
I know.
Why?
Because
Why?
it takes too
Why?
much work.
Clip that up.
Why? It takes too much work to do the
To
work.
grow your own garden and not go to the hospital?
Yeah, we're too lazy.
Keep in mind, if you break your leg or get shot, you got to go to the hospital, folks.
Yeah.
You got to put some fucking beet juice on it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it. But I'm just saying, generally speaking, if you have clean food and take care of yourself and live a clean life, you should be straight.
Yeah. Maybe a Modelo over here every once in a while.
Yeah, organic.
Come on.
Organic.
I know. It's wild times. I enjoy it, though.
Let me see.
It's fun to watch it all.
I do have some good questions.
yeah, I like it.
We never did any of them. What sports did you play growing up? Because you're a big sports guy and you king of that too. I love that shit. The man on the street shit. You truly are the best at it. You have this warmth and John Candy-ness about you.
Thank you.
Like minus the weight. I didn't need to say that.
I'm picking it
I
up,
didn't
though.
say that.
I'm
Keep
adding
going.
some LBs.
Going
Keep
funny.
pushing.
And you just are able to talk to like these A-listers.
Yeah.
And just get them, and crack them and create great content.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I have that I've always had that ability. Just I can spark a conversation with anybody. And I can be intimidated internally,
Well,
but
you
I
had a
know
good,
that
chill
I can.
dad, huh?
Oh, my dad was the man. Yeah, he was able to do the same thing. Good sense of humor. And he was a salesman, but also just like one of those guys. Good hang. He used to hang with all those guys. He's got pictures with like Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Johnny
Bud
Bench.
Light to the top type of man.
He was not a beer guy though.
He
He was
wasn't?
straight liquor.
Oh.
he was a booze bag. He did go cold turkey when my sister was born, maybe, or my brother was born,
Oh, he
which
quit?
is pretty impressive.
That's amazing.
Cigarettes and booze.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always have that. And then the sports thing too. The world is so crazy. What a nice place to just go and be like, look, I don't care if it's maybe some inside stuff. You can go conspiracy theory on the gambling thing. That's what I don't like about sports. How people are trying to bring the conspiracies into the sports stuff. It's like, let these guys play baseball.
We know the mafia controls the refs in the
but
NBA.
it's still
But can
fun.
Can we still watch it?
It's still
That's
fun.
a good dunk. That's
Yeah.
a good dunk.
But so I love getting that keeps me happy. It's just sports. It's a
Yeah.
stupid thing to be obsessed with that makes everybody pretty happy. So let's do that.
Yeah. What did you play growing up?
Oh,
What's
I
what?
played baseball, basketball, and I did cross country for a little bit. But baseball and basketball, I played consistently till I was 18. But I stopped making the team in like 9th grade. So we had a buddy that used to just get us in rec league. So it was great because we still smoked weed,
so
drank
fun,
beer.
yeah.
We didn't care about the games, but we always were there. We practiced every week, and we'd go to the games
I
every
was
week.
baseball. I played soccer. I never did football.
Soccer, I never did.
I did. I quit. Like I was decent at soccer. I just tackle motherfuckers
Yeah.
and slide tackle.
Yeah.
My move as a defender. And
Did you do baseball?
yeah, baseball
Baseball
until high
was great.
school.
Yeah.
Made the teams, but then like when it came time to work out and work, I just went to partying and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Weed came in when he was telling me to do push-ups in the combo.
No.
I was like, I ain't gonna have it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go fuck bitches, bro.
But I always play, like I would go to the rec center and we'd get pickup games going through most
Yeah.
of my youth. So I was very active.
I do think though, like had I like how I pursued stand-up comedy, had I put that same effort towards baseball, I always
Really?
wonder. I for sure would have played college ball.
Yeah, I wasn't
Possibly
that
some
good.
minor league. I had the mechanics and I had the capabilities, but I never did it.
I was a great locker room guy.
Yeah.
Big glue guy.
But I would go 4 for 4. I made every All-Star team. I had a
Yeah.
glove. I had a cannon. I could hit.
That's good.
I didn't have power. I occasionally did.
Especially in Southern California. You could have made it.
I was like, I
Play
coulda
all
d-
year round.
I could have done some. I played in 2 leagues at one time. I remember going for like 5 for 5 one game.
Damn.
And I was a 13-year-old playing with, because my dad always was hardcore. So he lived in Redondo. I lived in Torrance. And I was going to West High, but he had me in both programs.
Damn.
So I was playing 2 leagues for 2 Alta Vista Little League. Pony, that was like you're allowed to steal and lead off. I played 2 leagues where one was like more like real baseball and one
Okay.
was like not.
Yeah.
And then
We had that
I
knot
was
hole.
fucking cracking, bro.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a 13-year-old, I was playing with like 14, 15-year-olds. I was so tiny. I was still going 4 for 4, 5 for 5.
Yeah.
And fucking
That's-
ripping it.
What
bro.
position did you play?
Shortstop, second base,
Oh,
third
you were the
base.
guy.
Yeah, yeah. I
Versatile
could fucking feel,
infielder.
bro.
Yeah.
But my dad was so hardcore, I would get nervous in front of him, and I would always play better when he was not at the games.
That's interesting.
And I always had diarrhea when he was around. I was just nervous. He's like, don't fuck up. I'm like, well, yeah, that's going to make me play better, father.
Diarrhea.
He's hit ground balls at
Just
me.
taking a shit in the whitest pants you've ever owned in your
Yeah.
life, too.
We used to do it.
Your pants are pretty dirty. You haven't slid at all today, Craig. What's going on?
Look away.
Look
away from me.
away.
I was
The
like-
big D is
Yeah.
tough and short, dude.
I was good, though, because we used to have gnarly drills. He used to hit ground balls at me, and he'd be drinking. So he'd come a little hot. And if I missed it, he'd hit it harder.
Yeah.
And take out the aggression of his day
Sure.
out on me. And I'd just be a kid just going,
I love that.
but I had a fucking glove, and I wasn't no pussy. Because kids, when the piss rods were at them,
yes.
they'd always jump, and I would just go,
Yeah.
"Ugh," just like Happy Gilmore, and just
You got to
fucking,
put your body in front of it.
fucking take that shit,
Yeah.
pussy. So what if you're 11?
Yeah.
Don't be fucking.
No, that was the key.
soft.
Dude, you sound like you could have been somebody.
I'm telling you, it was just.
And then
the
you went
fear,
drugs.
and
Did
I
you?
chose drugs.
You were the Southern California Josh Hamilton. I don't know if you remember him, but he loved drugs and he hit the ball.
Yeah.
He was like the number 1 overall pick in a draft, and then just loved crack cocaine and meth. Came back,
Yeah.
won an MVP, almost a World Series, and then he relapsed. I don't think
Damn.
he's doing well anymore.
No, that drugs.
But what a run! What a
What a
run!
run.
Pure talent,
Don't do drugs, kids.
pure talent, pure meth.
Yeah. That's fucking solid, bro.
Baseball is it was a great sport, great hang, and great sense of humor. I think
Yeah.
the busted games was always very fun, and then the game itself is so like kind of it can be a little bit more lackadaisical than things where you're sitting on the bench with the boys more
Yeah.
than most sports. It's a fun time.
It is.
You get to
You
cracking
just made me had a
jokes.
flashback too. I forgot I was a 9 because in Little League there's farm, minor, and majors, and I went from farm to majors. I skipped minor league, which I thought
damn.
that was cool. But now I'm the 9-year-old with 12-year-olds.
Sure.
I was small, bro.
You were the
I
dude.
should. I would have been
I
king.
don't even know why we're talking
I
about
would've
comedy
been-
right now.
I would have been king or queen in minor leagues.
Should be a sports
and
podcast.
instead I was like not in the major leagues of Little League, folks. We're not talking about major. He said it was the major league. No, this is what they call them.
Little League, man.
Little League majors,
We didn't
okay?
have that. We had just other. We had like travel teams.
Yeah,
You'd
and-
go. You'd be on that, and then you'd get recruited to a travel.
I
team.
remember though, this is probably the highlight of my career was Little League, and I was the little guy on the Cardinals. I played the Cardinals, and we went to the Tournament of Champions to go to the Little League World Series.
Oh damn!
It was like the game before going there.
It's big, yeah.
And it was close. Like we got close, and I was the little guy, bro. And I had a game-winning double to fucking win to go to the next game, which I believe led to the championship.
It's huge.
I won the fucking thing, and they hoisted me on their shoulder.
That's
and then I looked
crazy.
for my mom in the audience, but she left early and missed it. And I was absolutely devastated. I was crying.
I love that.
I was like, "You weren't there." She goes, "Baseball's your father's thing."
And that is why you ended up being a stand-up comedian because of what the sport did to
She
you
bought
and
me
your
a
family
toy
trauma.
to make up. I'm like, I didn't want the toy. I wanted you to watch me win the game
That's so
and be
funny.
hoisted on my peer's shoulder.
Just empty inside.
Just a never forgetting moment of joy.
That is
you
tough,
weren't
dude.
there.
That's a huge
And
moment.
you just rubbed it off like, oh, shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's your father's
Shut
thing.
up, kid.
That's your dad's
That's
thing.
your dad's thing.
I mean, well, he wasn't there
She's really
either?
crying. She's like, stop crying.
And then the dad wasn't there either.
No. No, he usually was. My dad was at 90% of the game. He'd go to practices.
My dad was good.
Beer in his pocket.
My dad was, yeah, like sometimes I think back, like my father was not sometimes like the best father, but he didn't
Wait
miss
till
a
I
fucking
tell you
game.
my dad's stories.
He didn't,
You'll be like-
he didn't miss a game, bro. Oh, dude, my dad would be in the stands talking shit about the other team in basketball. He'd be like, that number 11's from Mars.
Yeah.
That kid, he's like, that is not regulation. Like, he'd just be talking shit. They had to sometimes tell him to stop, but it was always pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
I got more dark stories, bro. I remember
Yeah.
this one practice. I was just goofing off playing because I'm a child. I must have been like 11.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing the drills. We were picking daisies and shit.
Yeah.
And then my dad was at that practice watching, probably putting a few back. And I don't even know where he got this bouncy ball, but it was the hard rubber bouncy balls. And he fucking crow hopped it and threw it at me as hard as I could when I wasn't looking, and it hit me, and I was just like, ow! And he's like, why weren't you doing the drills? And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Dad. I'll do the drills. Where'd you
It's
come
trauma,
from?
dude.
No, that's how you make a man.
In the middle of a doubleheader, my father one time gave a box of Popeyes, like a two-piece. It looks like two-piece, maybe a couple sides in
Yeah.
there, a biscuit. Gave it to either the coach or another player, probably another player, to give it to me and say, this is for Mike between the doubleheaders. Open it up, just an empty box with the bones that he ate.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was always fucking with us, dude. He
My
would
dad wouldn't have bought us
always
food, yeah.
No, he went and bought the food, ate the food, gave me the empty box. Jim Turner, dude. He was never above a good prank.
I told you this one. He used to drink at the Moose and the VFW in the American
Oh,
Legion.
hell yeah. Okay.
We're probably a Moose Lodge night.
Yeah.
And he brought his kids to the bar, just been drinking.
Yep.
But he used to get Taco Bell on the way home to sober up. And it'd be me and my sisters in the back. And he'd order, my sister still remembers his order. I think a Mexican pizzas, 2 soft tacos, and like like something. And then he wouldn't get us anything.
Yeah.
And we would watch him eat food in front of us while we were hungry.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a poverty thing, and it I don't know what it was, but
Power.
it was
Power.
just like,
Dude, it's
you're
the
not getting none.
It's the Rothschilds,
And you
dude.
just eat it.
It's a power move.
And we
dude.
were like, we want some too, and we never got any.
That's
We
crazy.
never got any, ever.
Did you ever fuck with him back in any way?
Yeah. I would tie
You'd seem
pull
like you
string
would.
firecrackers to his shoes, his flip flops.
Yeah.
And they would pop.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And he almost would fall.
Yeah.
And a loud explosion would happen and scare the fuck out of him.
Oh, my dad would startle so easily.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna die one time. If you'd wake him up, I thought that would be how he would die. He
Yeah.
ended up natural causes at
Yeah.
73, but he would get startled really easily. It was always a good time. We used to also mess with him. We had a box fan at the apartment, and you would aim the box fan at a person's face and then just rip one.
Yeah.
And just hit a fart right in
great.
That was great.
Airbender.
So then
Yeah.
so one time he gets up and he tries to hit, because I dropped a heater on him one
Yeah.
day, maybe a Tuesday, or I could have ruined a Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah.
And because a father's farts are different. A father's farts
yeah.
will ruin dinner.
Yeah.
It would like abruptly change.
Yeah.
They're rolling right off a turd.
There's
And
Popeyes in that fart.
and so he tried to get back at me with the box fan. I'll never forget this. He hits it, and dude, I definitely smelt it immediately. But I also saw from his eyeballs, he just shit himself.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, dude,
Yeah.
fuck you, bro. And
That
he
happened.
shit himself in his own fucking apartment, trying to get back at his son with a fart to the face.
That's good.
It was
That's a
great.
good life.
He was like 55 at that point, dude.
That probably could be our poop story. So that was like some of the final questions. You got a good poop story. You
that's
got a good
good.
shit your pants.
That's a
story?
good poop story, right? There you
Yeah.
go.
What's the wildest tailgate shit you ever witnessed?
It's cliche, but dude, Buffalo's just so different, dude. Buffalo, New York
Yeah.
is. I just did it this past year. I've gone twice to this lot that people kind of know. It's called Hammer's Lot. What I didn't know is you're actually not allowed to jump through tables. So every time you see somebody
You know, WWE?
in this, well, but you see that you know enough about the tailgate. That's kind of what they do. But in this lot, it's illegal because Hammer is not cool with it because people get messed up.
Yeah,
They get
of course. They get injured. The fucking paramedics have to come.
I
Good luck
100%.
getting in.
This is So Hammer is the guy's name. This past season, there was a Bengals fan that knew who I was, and I had the camera, and he was like trying to play into it. He's like, "Dude, I'm gonna fucking check this out, bro." Dude, and he does it. He jumps through, and it was great, good form, all that stuff. We got it on film. Literally within like a half a second, the Hammer shows up, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" And I was like, "This is electric." I see him grilling him, calling him a fucking coward, all that shit. Because he does get mad. He's like, "You know how many people have spinal injuries from this?" He's like, "My neighbor she's a doctor." And I'm leaning in. I'm always trying to be funny. I'm like, "She's probably extremely successful."
Yeah,
in Buffalo.
Rick.
You know how many people
Making
need
money.
Yeah, so you actually live in a really affluent neighborhood. This sounds like a weird flex, Hammer.
Yeah.
But that was a weird one. That finally running into the dude that is trying to keep people from jumping through tables in Buffalo. It was like the full 180 of the community, because I'd never seen that clash before between these fans that go hard in Buffalo and this dude. Otherwise, I would say
Is he official employee from the stadium, or
no. He just owns the lot,
Okay.
so he's making so much money.
Yeah.
And he still is kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
That was fun. San Francisco Niners after a game. This dude, I did not ask for this or anything like that. He just had the bag on him. And I was like, "How we celebrating, dog? You guys going to the Super Bowl?" And he just pulls out a bag of cocaine. And that was a fun one. That went viral. And then he was like, "Dude, you got
Have
to
you
take
ever
that
got-
down." And I was like,
Too late.
I'm
man.
not
It's
going
got
to
a
take
million
that down.
views.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not taking
You
that down.
pulled it out.
He's like, I didn't even ask you to do this, dude.
You just did that.
Yeah.
Have you seen a fight, or have you gotten in a fight over teams?
I have never gotten in a fight over teams, but I have like in a stadium, but I play it.
You're Switzerland.
I'm
You're
well
a nice
traveled.
guy.
Yeah, and also I'm a Bengals fan where I know
You lose.
how bad I'm familiar with how this game could end. So I'm not going to talk a bunch of shit even if we're up 3 scores. I'm like,
oh
I've
yeah,
seen
we
this.
went to the playoff game, Cincinnati Dodgers.
100%.
We're every time we're cheering and we pan at him. He's like, this.
I'm down 8-2. Just leaving fucking 12
like
guys
5
on base.
home runs. Otani hit 2.
Oh my
It was
god.
so dope. And Turner's like, I'm used to it.
I know how to lose. I know how to lose, and I know how to not flex too hard when we win. But so I toe the line really well. I've been close to fights, and then sometimes you're just at these tailgates and people are so blackout that they don't understand that I'm not really being as rude as they think I am.
Yeah.
Like in Green Bay one time,
You're
one
like,
dude
I'm
wanted to
having a
fight.
good time, and you're taking this as a threat to war.
Yeah, I've said way worse things to 5 other
Like,
people.
Sir, it's a joke.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a dress.
I told you
You're in jeans. It's a joke.
I told you your jacket made you look like Inspector Gadget.
And
That's
you're like,
pretty
I'll
kind.
fucking fight you,
It's a
brother.
Nickelodeon show, dude. Calm down.
I think it's so funny that Dodger Stadium had to stop selling the mini bats because of assault in the parking lot.
Dodger Stadium gets spicy, dude.
I know. They killed the guy.
Dodger Stadium, San Francisco, you wouldn't think would get as heated as it does. I don't think of that city or that community
San
as
Fran's rough, bro. You
bangers,
fucking
dude.
kidding me?
I didn't know.
I don't know how San Fran is so hood and dangerous, but it kind of is,
it's
bro.
as-
It's like crazy.
It's as like rowdy as I've ever been to as far as the tailgate.
But like
experience.
SF the city, I wouldn't say it's like gangs. It's
Yeah.
more like just fucking knives and meth and like cutthroat, crazy, psychotic shit where you're like,
Yes.
hey, chill out.
Yes.
You got good food.
Yes.
You're by the water.
Everything's fine.
I know
Very
it's
mild weather all year round.
Little cold.
Sometimes 50. Yeah, you're right.
It's wet and cold.
Whereas Oakland Raiders, people are like, that's a crazy ass fan base too. That's family.
Yeah.
Those people are like community.
Oh yeah, Oakland.
That's like the
Fuck
best
the owner
fan
of the
base.
Oakland A's for doing what he did to those poor people.
And the Raiders are out too.
Yeah.
Now. They're in Vegas. And I think the A's are going to Vegas too
yeah,
now.
yeah, because of the owner. He just wanted more money.
But that fan base exists everywhere. It's omnipresent. That's
Yeah.
what I respect about that fan base. Wherever you're at, you're in. If you got black and silver on, you're part of something that's like bigger than
Yeah.
that, which I really respect. Because people outside looking in, they're like, oh, the Raiders are the craziest ones. And I'm sure in Oakland it was crazier.
I'm not even from the Bay. I just grew up listening to Too Short and Tupac. He's from
Yeah.
the Bay, kind of. And I just love the Bay.
I like Deltron the Funky.
Yeah,
I like
Del.
Hieroglyphics.
Mac Dre,
Pep
Andre
Love.
Nicotina,
Mac
Yeah.
Dre. Come on.
Drew Down,
But
Rapping Forte. Come on.
those are some
Come
good
on,
ones.
baby. Pimp of the year.
I love that community is a good one. Shout out to the Raiders fans.
I gotta go get my son here right now. So, but let me see if I get all the good questions. The fight, no fights. Let's see. We'll just get to the one I always ask. Do you have any story that happened to you that changed you for the better? I got my famous so many. Fired for farting, changing me for the better, or I got arrested, I got sober, and I had to stand up. Anything to help. I've tried to be community service, help the people, help the tweakers. You're not a tweaker, but you know what I'm joking.
I would say some of the worst things that ever happened in my life are the things that added the most perspective to me.
Every time.
I was 21. My homie died in Iraq. He only was there for like 5 weeks. He called me one time. I only talked to him one time when he was in Iraq. Shout out to Brandon Honert. And he passed away, killed in action. And you're 21 and it's the homie. And I just remember it was a tough time. That was the one thing I'll say about losing somebody at an age like that. You would never wish that upon anybody.
Yeah.
But one thing I know that I'm always grateful for is the perspective that it gave me is something that I would wish upon anybody else. I would want everybody to have the perspective that I have based on the worst thing that happened to me.
And it led to your 9/11 bit and why it was
led
there.
to me questioning
In his whole career.
It led to me questioning 9/11. Why did George Bush instigate that war? Otherwise, my buddy wouldn't have been in Iraq.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But he would have been at some war.
Yeah.
We would have figured another one out.
Yeah.
Maybe Yemen, maybe Kuwait. I don't know. Somebody would have been
No
talking shit.
war. Stop
Honestly,
it.
come on, dude.
How about could we go to the beach?
People say that President Trump doesn't act presidential, but bombing a country in the Middle East is the most presidential thing I've ever heard in my life. And lying to the American public about why. I mean, that's all my OG favorites have done that.
Being a pedophile.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's actually kind of turning into a very classic president.
Yeah. And for the record, fuck the other side too.
and
Because people think I'm like, oh, he must go over there. No, fuck Clinton, fuck Obama,
Yeah.
fuck Trump. They're all cousins.
They're all bad.
They're all sniffers, and the chefs always die.
Don't go to culinary school in Washington, D.C.
Oh my god.
But
no, I'll say a kookaroo chicken.
But this is a long-winded way of saying the death of my best friend at that age helped add perspective. And you know what's crazy is I always cite this as a origin story for even having met you through comedy, because he died and I called his brother. He is one of 6, and I was like, yo, let me speak at the funeral. And I'm getting blown up. He passed away, and I hit up his brother, and I asked him if I could speak at the funeral. And I gave a speech of remembrance, whatever you might call it. And it was at that moment I had the preacher right to where you're sitting, and he's laughing and crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I can do something with these words. I can communicate in a way that hits people here.
It's a powerful thing.
Yeah, and I didn't know what I would be.
To make people cry and laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
In one
Yeah.
10-minute speech to
Yeah.
have those emotions go back and forth. And then I was like, all right, I could publicly speak, but am I going to be Joel Osteen? Am I going to be mentally handicapped Tony Robbins?
Michael
No,
Turner,
I'm Michael
baby.
Turner. Yeah, so it ended up being stand up. But the perspective, the appreciation you have, the gratefulness for life and all that stuff. I would never wish anybody to have a death of a best friend at that age because it was hard, and I know a lot of my friends, even from that day, they still haven't fully bounced back. I had the right perspective on it, and with the right perspective on loss, it could be the biggest gain you ever have in your life. And
Yeah.
so that was a shout out to my boy. We called him Bobby, but Brandon Hunter.
Yeah, a lot of shit. Shit just made me think of R.I.P. Alex Young.
I know,
Damn,
bro.
dog.
I know,
that
dog.
was sad. We were on the road. Bruce is crying. I was like, man up, boy.
Dude, I was at a
Stop
wedding.
I'm kidding. It was terrible.
I was at a wedding, and I was like, God damn, I'm
Yeah.
about to get turned.
1 year.
I know.
I remember we got diagnosis. We were all like, oh, you'll be fine. No.
It felt like he called it early enough. Yeah, if you don't know, yeah, Alex
Alex
Young,
R.I.P. my brother.
great comic, great friend,
Nice dude.
great dude.
Comedy store, door guy. I've known him 10 plus years. I sent him. I'm so glad. Sometimes you don't send people stuff,
Yeah.
and then they die, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
This is years ago, before the diagnosis, but I found an old photo of us from like 2012 or some shit,
Okay.
doing a bowling alley show. You
Yeah.
know the photo where there's 14 comics, but only 2 are still doing it. You know.
Yeah.
It was one of
Yes.
those, and I sent him that. He goes, "Where the fuck is this?" I was like, "A bowling alley show. We're getting heckled by pins."
Yeah.
And then he texts me back like, "Dog, you haven't been through." I can read it, but he said something like, "You know where you can't make it as a comic if you haven't battled pins or something
Yeah,
like that."
right.
You know,
You haven't get-
just like, "Hey, what is the deal?" You know.
Yeah.
And then
He's the
such
man.
a funny guy though, because like he got eyeball cancer and he's wearing a patch, and I sent him the message like, I said, "You'll be all right, One-Eyed Willie," with an emoji of One-Eyed Willie.
Yeah.
And most people would be like, "Fuck you, man," but he just
Nah.
laughing.
He had his sense of humor the whole time.
Yeah.
During the whole diagnosis. If you saw him, it wasn't ever really a sad interaction.
No,
that I
he
had
was
with
like,
him.
"I got this. I gave him a whole case of fireworks. I wish I fucking took a picture of it now, but
Well, you got that memory though.
I
And
gave
that's
him
all that matters.
a whole fucking
Yeah.
all of it, bro.
He was one of the first comics that I
Yeah,
ever
one-
really met from LA while I was because we met in Phoenix probably.
Yeah.
But I met him. Him and Frank Castillo came out, and I know they crashed on my couch at least one time, maybe a couple. But I know Frank definitely farted on my couch multiple times.
He's a stinker.
But Alex and him were the first dudes I met. They were probably through Roast Battle being out there or
Yeah.
some shit. So this is probably like 8-10 years ago now. And always kind, because you know how LA comics can be from the outside.
No, he's
looking
always
in.
nice, bro.
Always nice. Always like appreciated being around him. And the classic only the good die young type thing.
Yeah. I forgot the whole funny bit about the fireworks. So I gave him this box set of fireworks. It had everything, the bottle rockets, Roman candles, mortars, firecrackers for him and his kid and his wife for the 4th of July. And he had an eye patch on. And I was like, "Oh, no, you're going to shoot out your other eye, brother." You're going to yeah.
The double
R.I.P.
blind. Yeah, R.I.P., man.
Much love.
But with the right perspective, we can all be better through knowing him, but also through the loss of him. If you move through anything with the right mentality towards it, hurt,
Yeah.
but also move on in a way that's stronger. I always said about my homie, whatever you feel in your heart, it is not something being lost. It's something being gained in your heart, and it is your heart adjusting.
Yeah.
That's the pain that you feel, is what I sometimes have the perspective on.
And the more you drink psychedelics and ayahuasca, you learn that he just went home and this is fake and temporary and not the real deal.
I did DMT last year a couple times.
You know.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude,
Christ,
come
homie, Jesus
on, dog.
Christ.
He's right here
Fuck
with
you,
us.
devil.
He's in this room right now.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
First of all, we're not even in this room.
no, we're
He's where he's supposed to be.
yeah.
100%. These wavelengths you're hearing in your eardrums right now, this shit ain't real, dog. This shit ain't real.
Yeah, we all won. telekinesis, homie, telepathic.
Go watch The Matrix in reverse, dog. Let that shit hit you, son.
Yeah,
At the Cosm.
Yeah, eat some mushrooms first.
Eat some mushrooms first.
Yeah.
Diagnose that shit first, though. Make sure that shit hits, dog. Shout out to DMT.
Jesus Christ. Well, my man, much love to you. God bless you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Very funny. Michael Turner, check him out on the road. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out his special. We will provide all links. Plug anything you want to plug, but we'll provide it all. Just click the links, people.
TurnerComedy.com, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm on tour now, too, so I'm hopefully in a city near you. If you're around America right now, I just scheduled a tour. Hit me up wherever I'm at. And if I'm not coming to your city, let me know where you're at. I'll pull up.
Much love. God bless you all. Take care of yourself. Fuck the feds. Go garden. Much love. Jesus Christ.
Fuck the fest. Shout out to Building 7.